Hi everyone, what is up? My name is Hayley. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you did not know, now you do. Hey you guys, what's up? In today's video, first and foremost, my little space balls on the top of my head. I am so excited about this. They are uneven. They're looking a hot mess, but I am so happy that I can put my hair in a little bun in one place that it's actually long enough to do that. So I may look ridiculous. I'm also very glossy right now because I did all of my skincare. So not only do I look sweaty, but I have two little balls on the top of my head, but nonetheless, so excited about this, you guys. But in today's video, I am going to be continuing this series of things I dislike about my handbags. I have 4 with me today, and you guys can let me know in the comment section which bags I have missed or which bags you're expecting me to talk about later on in video 3, and maybe I make a 4 as well. But yeah, thoroughly enjoy these types of videos, thoroughly enjoy talking about my handbags, and so I hope that this intro is short, simple, and sweet, and I hope that you enjoy this video. So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, y'all. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And like I said, let me know down below in the comment section if you agree with any of the things that I say about my bag. So starting off with a fan favorite of y'all's, also of mine as well, but I've sort of been falling out of love with this bag. It's one of the bags where I constantly say I want to sell it, and then I change my mind, and then I'm going down this rabbit hole of, do I need to sell it? Do I need to keep it? And alternatives, non-alternatives. But anywho, it is my Louis Vuitton Neverfull. And I do like this bag. That's the thing. I dust it off every so often, and I do wear it frequently because it is very functional, it is very practical. But I think what I really dislike about my Neverfull is that I don't use it the way that I expect to use it. So I do manhandle it, not as much as my Speedy. Y'all, my Speedy gets torn to pieces, but my Neverfull, I sort of treat it with a little bit more respect. And unfortunately, I wanted to buy this as an everyday bag that is comparable to the Speedy, just in the tote version. But I noticed that I am so careful with this bag. I don't want it to get scratched. I don't want it to get dirty. And so the places that I'm taking it, let's say traveling to the gym, running errands, going to the grocery store, those are places where your bag is most likely or more likely to get damaged or have issues, or you're going to run into problems with it when you're using it in that capacity. Due to the price point of this bag, I'm really afraid to use it to its full potential, at least what I see it for as full potential, because some of y'all watching this are like, that is not a gym bag. I don't want to use it as a gym bag. I don't want to use it as an errand bag. I don't want to use it as a travel bag, and that's perfectly fine. But yeah, I still love the interior. I still like it. And like I said, I use this frequently, but sometimes I feel like I'm just reaching for it because it's a Louis Vuitton Neverfull. And I think I've said this in my videos before that it doesn't really match that much. Even though it's a neutral color, it's sometimes still relatively difficult to match with things. So I find my Longchamp bags to A, be a better bang for buck, and also B, to just match a lot more, and also because I have a lot more colors. But that's also okay because they are a fraction of the price, so I don't feel bad having multiples of that bag. So moving on to the next bag, and this is one of my favorite bags ever, y'all. My Rimowa crossbody bag. And I wonder if I have anything in here because it feels a little heavier if that's just the strap. Something that maybe, not that I dislike it because it's just wear and tear normal, but it does sort of, I don't want to say bother me because it really doesn't, but it's just something that I notice. And I also notice it more frequently because I wear it more frequently now, and it's becoming a lot more noticeable. How many times am I going to say noticeable in this video? Way too many. The scratches are not horrendous, but they are plenty. Due to me choosing it in black, you tend to see fingerprints and dust a little easier than on the other color options that Rimowa has to offer. So this isn't really a jab at Rimowa. This isn't a quality issue. This isn't anything but me being very picky. But I do have to say, like in the corners here, there's a bunch of dust. And I believe if I had white, let's say, you wouldn't be able to see the finger smudges as easily. You wouldn't be able to see the dust as easily, especially since dust sometimes, you know, is gray and white colored or somewhere in that spectrum. And so it doesn't look as bad as it does on the black version, because when I'm touching this, I don't think that you guys can see it in this camera, but maybe I'll do a close-up so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. The polycarbonate picks up everything. The leather, beautiful, but the actual plastic, a hot mess. I do also have to say this is another user error because I'm very glossy. I have a lot of lotions, I have a lot of creams, I have a lot of serums, I have a lot of stuff that I put on my hands, face, and then I touch the rest of my body, and sometimes that transfers over to my bags. So if you're a dry person, this probably isn't gonna bother you, and also if you're dusting your bags frequently, this also probably isn't going to bother you. But the scratches might bother you. They are sort of inevitable because this bag, you probably aren't using it as like a classy date night clutch. Maybe you are, which, hey girl, stylish, but you're mostly using this for traveling. You're mostly using this going out on the town. It's gonna get dinged up, it's gonna get like scratched, it's going to get marks and bruises on it, and that's totally fine. But like I said, I'm being very picky here. The next bag we're gonna do is my Capucines, you guys. And y'all really thought I was gonna get up on here and talk about this bag right here and tell you something I dislike about it? No, ma'am. If you dislike being a bad, then you should get this bag. Actually, let me not get on this platform and tell you to buy these expensive ass bags, because Capucines are crazy expensive. I mean, they have amazing deals. On the pre-loved market, you can find one for a fraction of the price like that it's going for in retail, but there's nothing I really dislike about this Capucines. I think in my next video, maybe I'll talk about the other Capucines that I own and sort of go in there. But with this one, I really have nothing negative to say. I love this bag. I say this over and over again that she does not get worn as often as my other bags, but that's to be expected because she is extremely special. She's not something that I would use as a daily bag anyways. The color itself eliminates that option for me, but nonetheless, I really love this bag. I'm so happy that I own this bag, and I will be so sad if this bag is ever stolen. Oh, not me dropping stuff. If this bag is ever stolen, or if I lose this bag, if I sell this bag for whatever reason. This is my baby, and I think if I were to get rid of all of my bags, I would probably keep this one. I would never wear it. I'd wear a bag from Walmart to get like through the day, but then I would just have this random Capucines in my closet just sitting there, and I would love it dearly. Nothing that I dislike about the Capucines in this beautiful topaz color. The last and final bag that I'm going to be talking about regarding dislike, sort of, is also user error, but that's also fine. It is my Tory Burch Fleming in the small, and I say this in every video where I talk about the Tory Burch Fleming. So many of y'all have purchased this bag using my links down below in the description box, and I want to say thank you so much. I hope, as always, that you love it as much as I do, but I think now I'm starting to actually notice wear and tear on the bag. So when people were asking me in the comment section, what is the wear and tear like? What is the leather like? What is the strap like? All of those things. And up until now, it didn't really, how do you say, it wasn't noticeable to me or for me. So I would just respond like, hey, it's perfectly fine. The leather is good. The strap is good. There's no visible signs of wear and tear on the bag after me owning it and demolishing it, aside from this little, you know, incident on the inside, which I do not know what all of that is. I tell y'all, this bag is the go-to when I'm going out. I am on the bad side of good condition with this bag, but especially where my jeans usually rub on this bag, the leather is completely rubbed off. But how long have I owned this bag? I don't know, a few years now, and I have worn it religiously, so I sort of feel like it's okay. The price per wear with this bag is probably a couple cents on the dollar, so I'm not too upset with that, but it is something that I dislike, that it does look a little raunchy. I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, I love this tassel. I love having this tassel. I don't know. I think it looks a little dressy with it. Some people hate tassels, and I've been one of those people that hates tassels. Sometimes it does become a little inconvenient when you have the tassel somewhere, because what I wish they would have done, okay, so this is something, I don't remember if I talked about this in my unboxing or review of this bag, the mini videos I've done about this bag, but with this tassel, it's very difficult, first and foremost, to get it off, because sometimes it gets nudged in the little grommets or chain link of the chain, and I wish they would have made it a little bit bigger so it would sit on this metal, this grommet metal piece on the bag, because that would be perfect if it just sat like that, in my opinion, or went to the side. I mean, maybe that looks a little wonky. It might look a little wonky, but still, I don't mind this too much, but it's way too small. The tassel itself is way too small for this metal piece up here. So it only fits in here, but the issue with that as well, when you're wearing the bag, ooh, not me struggling to get the strap and the tassel together. When you wear it, ooh, oh, let's get this strap out. When you wear it like this, you can't move the strap too much. Like, you can't move the strap in a different way because the tassel is preventing it. You can't pull the tassel through this little hole. So sometimes if you don't have the tassel on the perfect piece of the strap, you'll have a lopsided purse. I mean, it's also a little difficult when you want to make it into a two strap. I don't know if you guys can see how awkward this is, but I can't pull it anymore because the tassel's there. And then I can't pull this one anymore because the leather strap is there and it doesn't fit through the hole. And so then I would have to take out or take off. Look at me just going through here. This is going to be a long video. I'm just thinking about this because this tassel story is taking way too long, y'all. Ooh, now I don't know how to do this. Hold on. Oh, like this. So this is how you normally want it to be, not how I had it a few seconds ago. And so yeah, that's just something I really dislike about this, or a few things I really dislike about this bag, but I still think it's an amazing purchase. I would recommend buying this bag over and 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 over again. And so with that being said, that is the end of this video. You guys can let me know if anything shocks you down below, or if anything shocked you down below in the comment section. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day, and bye.